Attorney, did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are, Judge.
Ms. Frosto, I'm showing you what's entitled Court's Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of burglary of a habitation? That's a second-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
She has, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
I do.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do.
Ms. Frosto, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Under the law of parties, you don't have to be the one who broke the window to be found guilty. If you assisted, encouraged, or even just acted as a lookout, you're legally just as responsible as the person who stepped inside.
To Adam Chavez, Chavis, Linda Pena, Tristan Muros, Muros, Leah Ware, War, Linda Michelle Pena, Alfred Rodriguez, Jasmine Beaver, Jose Fernandez, Nellie, Nellie Hernandez. And you are to agree that you committed the offense as a party with Stephen Potter Neely and Robert Alvarez. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Judge.
Showing you the paragraph entitled Waiver of Appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, there haven't.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 6 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation, 150 hours community service restitution. Did you understand that was a recommendation from the state and the court in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after review.
She has led a very, very rough life. Her parents were abusive. She has had a rough go of it. Doesn't excuse what she's done. She also has learned, sadly, the hard way of choosing better companions to spend her time with. I can say on her behalf, however, I've been in touch with her grandfather. She has a very good support system with him. I've been in constant touch with him, and he agrees that she needs to take some responsibility for this, but on the same note too, he doesn't want this to ruin her life. Wants the opportunity for her to be able to go forward and hopefully put this behind her. She has a child, 2-year-old son, who's currently with the father, and she wants to be able to see her son again. He wants to be able to get a job.
Use
Yes, ma'am.
what
Not currently, but marijuana,
and what else?
cocaine.
And what else?
That's it, Your Honor.
All right. This is what the court is going to do. There's a $500 fine that will be probated. The person who has your 2-year-old, the father, how old is he?
21, Your Honor.
And who does he live with?
He lives with himself. He has his own house.
Okay. Take in consideration 2023 CR.
Notice the sheer volume of case numbers being read into the record. This suggests a pattern of behavior rather than an isolated incident, which makes it much harder for a judge to justify leniency during the initial plea deal.
3325, 3324. County Court Cause number 696143, 145, 146, 147, 148, 149, 150, 695, 488, 696, 151, restitution, if any, to the following, and no contact with WEAR, Linda Michelle, INE, Beaver, BEAVER, Jose Fernandez, Nellie, NELLIE Hernandez. You'd agree that you committed this as a party with Stephen Potter Neely and Robert Alvarez, and there's to be no contact with Stephen Potter Neely and Robert Alvarez. There's going to be a TAP evaluation while in custody. Follow the recommendations of the TAP. 6 years deferred adjudication. Proof of employment within 30 days of release. There should be no employment as a home health care provider with minors. There is to be no unsupervised contact with minors, and that includes your child. $150 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to want intensive parenting classes. Once she completes parenting classes, then the 150 hours of community service hours will be satisfied. She's going to get her GED, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular UA, stand it, and did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement.
Here's the judge trying to use tough love to break through to the defendant. She's highlighting the generational cycle of crime, warning her that her child will eventually be the one standing in court if she doesn't change her lifestyle immediately.
And because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. Ms. Frosto, at some point in your life, the way somebody raised you, what somebody did to you is no longer an excuse to behave the way you do.
Yes, Your Honor.
If you continue on the path that you continue on, if you continue hanging around with people who mean you no good, who are up to no good, what's going to end up happening is you're going to find yourself missing a majority of your 2-year-old's life. And then your 2-year-old may or may not be in somebody's court saying, my mom was no good, and my mom treated me bad, and my mom put her friends before me. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you're going to have to do better. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor. May we be excused?
Yes. State of Texas versus Aria Eden Frosto. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Hank Wilkins for the state, Your Honor.
Defense.
Peter Calvarola for Ms. Frosto, Your Honor.
And are you Ms. Frosto?
Yes.
Counsel, did you, I'm sorry, Ms. Frosto, I'm showing you what's entitled motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Are you the same Aria Eden Frosto who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2000?
And October 16th, 2023, in violation of condition number 42.
How do you plead to that, true or not true?
Sure.
And Your Honor, oh, sorry.
Do you waive?
Yes, ma'am. We waived the other violation alleged in the motion.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 42, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine? You need to speak up.
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition 42?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find violation of condition number 42 true Is there a proposed agreements?
There's not, Your Honor. The state is asking for a cap of 8 years in the prison, and I know the defense wants to ask for something else, Your Honor.
All right, defense, what are you requesting?
Yes, Your Honor, my client is requesting that, respectfully requesting that we possibly continue on probation.
Okay, you're gonna need to speak up. And everyone, you need to whisper. We're on the record. I swear affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
My name is Aria Eden Frosty.
All right, what would you like to say?
I stand before you today to ask you to reinstate my probation and or give me a
It's common for defendants to list their accomplishments while in jail, like getting a GED. While it shows effort, judges are often more interested in why the defendant couldn't follow simple rules, like reporting to probation, while they were actually free.
monitor to show you that I've matured since being 17. While being incarcerated, I have been working on my GED. I've also taken anger management courses and I've had good behavior since being incarcerated and always try to behave myself even on the outside. For being only 19, I am very mature for my age and I know I have a lot of potential. I also know my worth as a mother and a young woman. When it comes to being a hardworking, sophisticated woman, I plan on going to college when I am released, also to do is what I need to for probation. I have an interest in cosmetology and plan on pursuing that as my career. I have a 3-year-old son that needs me at my best version of myself and looks up to me. I have 2 younger sisters, 14 and 13, that also look up to me as well. Since being incarcerated, I missed my son's 3rd birthday and my sister's 13th birthdays. They mean the
Okay,
world to
let me stop you for a moment. So the main question for me is, why are you not reporting? This whole thing about you missing your son's 3rd birthday and your sister's 13th birthday, that's all on you. So why are you not reporting?
I've made very bad choices.
No, I mean, my question is, how old are you now?
19.
All right, so my question to you is, when is it, woe is me, my parents were horrible, when does it become, it's a choice you made?
Right now, Your Honor.
No,
I made
when?
this choice.
When? Because what you're reading, you're giving me excuses as to why you didn't report. Your excuse is you don't know right from wrong, which I don't understand how that's even possible. But your excuse is I don't know right from wrong because I didn't have any parents to teach me right from wrong. And you're 19, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So at what age will you stop making an excuse that I don't know right from wrong because my parents didn't teach me? What age will you be when you won't come before another court or somebody else using that as an excuse? Tell me.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. It stops that.
All right, so here's my other question. Why are you not reporting?
I had no transportation and I was trying my best. And I called him multiple times telling him my circumstance, and that was my probation officer.
Let me ask you this, mom, who's a horrible parent who didn't teach you right from wrong, correct?
I chose her as my mom. She adopted me, but they had already said I had warrants out.
So were you living with her?
Yes,
And where is your 3-year-old?
he's with me and his dad. Back and forth. I see him on the weekends.
All right. So this is what I'm looking at. When this plea bargain was done, there were many cases that were taken in consideration. Have you paid any of the restitution?
Yes, Your Honor. I paid it when I went to probation the first time. I was paying my probation fees were $80 a month, and my drug fees, and I never came out dirty.
I mean, I just don't.
Shock probation is a last chance tool. The idea is to send someone to prison for a few months so they feel the weight of their choices, with the possibility of being released back onto probation if they show a genuine change in attitude.
Understand, you're not reporting. I don't understand that. I know this is your second motion to revoke.
Yes, Your Honor. But
So,
I want
I
to
mean-
change that. I really do. I want to
There-
change that.
All right, so I'm sorry, but you're not a good candidate for probation.
Yes, Your Honor.
I mean, this is your second time you've been given unsupervised contact with minors. And I'm going to sentence her to 5 years in the prison. give her credit for any time served. Probation, is there outstanding restitution?
I don't have any
Okay. All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you do have a limited right to appeal, and that's as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you are on deferred adjudication. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, and I will tell you this, if, we can go off the record, if you want me to consider shock probation, when you're at the prison, you had better be doing something to show me that you're making improvements and that you're internalizing the reason why you were sentenced. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and you can talk to her about shock probation.